So my pearl for you today is, as we lead, really try to understand, care, and grow together. For my pro, before I start, I want to ask two questions to you. And if you resonate with my question, just give me an air fist pump, okay? So my first question is, how many of you have experienced being given a feedback or comment in your entire career that made you feel defensive or unappreciated? Okay, thank you. Second question is, how many of you have experienced feeling strongly negative or disagreeable, or maybe just you don't feel like really listening to this one person during meetings? Fist bump. All right, thank you for your time. So I would like to share with you, as my first year as a PYP coordinator in my school, some of the situations that I encountered. In our school, we have many very young teachers, and some of them, although they do have all the qualifications, they still need handholding when it comes to the simple day-to-day task of teachers. We have some teachers who would use their handphones during duty of care time. For experienced teachers who see that, that could be frustrating. So sometimes they would say, oh, these teachers don't care. Instead of assuming that, I approached some of the teachers that I saw that were using their phones, and instead of asking them to put it away right away, I would ask, oh, are you busy with something? Are you doing something? And one of the teachers told me, oh, I was actually preparing this video for the parents, and even proudly showed me the video that she was preparing. And then another teacher told me that, oh, I was trying to finalize the seat plan for tomorrow's concert. And another teacher told me that, oh, I'm actually trying to contact people to say the other person in duty is not here yet. So I guess my takeaway with that is, we've been hearing about assuming positive intent, but to do that, we need to find out information first, collect data before prescribing. And another one is, of course, I do classroom observations. And sometimes there are classroom observations wherein we know that the students are kind of lost or really need more support in understanding the instructions. When I had to talk to a teacher about that before the meeting, I asked the teacher to think about what they think went well and the things that they want to work on or improve on. And before we start the conversation, I tell them that my role is to find out where you are in your professional growth, and I really want to support you. So let me know if there are things that you want to more advice about or things that you hope to understand more as well. And most of the time, the teachers would just tell you the things that did not go well themselves. You don't really have to point it out. And them doing that really shows their sense of ownership of what has happened. To really help them grow, before I give my advice to them, I would ask them, oh, I actually encountered something like that before. Is it okay if I share with you some of the things that I did or some of the things that I know some teachers do? When they give you that, oh yeah, sure, I would love to learn, then that helps them, like after the end of the meeting, instead of feeling defeated by the classes that did not work so well for them, they feel more inspired to try something new. And the third is, whenever I'm in our school, one thing that we started doing was every end of the unit, we would have a team reflection about our team dynamics. That's why I really enjoyed the course from PTC last summer about team dynamics, because it made me realize how important it is so that the team will really know how to work together. So at the beginning of the school year, they have their reflection. They try to take these, I found, simple personality tests, and then they will try to reflect on their own and share with the team how they resonate with the results. And from the get-go, you're already stopping the gossips of like, oh, this person talks a lot, or this person, instead they tell the team like, oh, I tend to do this, so you can support me by. Or every 6 weeks, we would have like, let's say, saying to each other their 2 stars and a wish for the team, their just their reflection. My favorite, I think, is when I told them that the reality is you know each other better as teachers and as educators, because you see each other more than I probably do. I try my best to, but I'd like you to also give your feedback to one another. So we did a group instructional supervision wherein the teachers shared with the group what they think they're doing very well at and the things they hope to improve on. And then their team members also give that feedback to them. And at the end of the process, they really feel inspired, and also they realize how much their team appreciate the things that they also put on the table. After those sessions, before the sessions, I would honestly feel guilty because the teachers are so like full on busy, and sometimes they feel meetings should be very productive, right? So I would feel like, oh, we're gonna spend 1 hour of their time trying to do these reflections again. But every time we finish, they end up coming up with really good plan of action of how they're going to move forward as a team that makes them less frustrated and feel more productive. And as well, they feel, like they're able to solve more issues that they're having. So it's not really about the problems that make or break our teams. It's the way that we address the problems that could really affect their morale, their relationships, and the self-efficacy of our team members. So my pearl for you today is, as we lead, really try to understand, care, and grow together. Thank you.